My name is Tanmeet Kaur. I'm an orthotist working for Steeper Group in Leeds. I graduated from the National Centre for Prosthetics and Orthotics in 2011 with a dual qualifying degree for prosthetics and orthotics. I decided to pursue orthotics, which is not what I'd expected to do. You don't go into prosthetics and orthotics to do orthotics. You normally get drawn in by the prosthetic side of things and the robotics and all that kind of thing. But after doing my placement, I found that orthotics was definitely for me. I went into the job straight from uni and I've been there ever since. I now specialise in diabetic foot, so I work 3 days a week in a multidisciplinary foot clinic, and I do general clinics the other 2 days, so full-time clinical work. One of the reasons I've stayed clinical is because of the passion I've ended up having for the diabetic foot. It's not something that I ever thought I would be interested in, but ironically got thrown into the clinic because there was an opening, and actually it's become one of my most favourite parts of my job, and it takes up the majority of my week. My advice to other AHPs would be to get a varied experience in lots of different clinical aspects to find where your little niche is, and there is a little niche for everybody, I think. All of my colleagues nowadays have a little bit of something that they do extra well, and if you can find your passion for something, I think it encourages you to stay within that and develop it as best you can, and keep you in a clinical role. Looking at feet for a profession is not something that I envisaged myself doing at all, but to see the difference that you make to someone's life is extremely empowering. A lot of patients are not in a good condition. Their diabetes is uncontrolled, their lifestyles aren't great, there's issues with depression, and when you encourage a better way of living, when you have helped them to heal, when they see how much effort that you've put in to help heal them, it's almost like a little light switch goes on that actually they don't want to have to go through this again. And they then make those changes, and actually you've helped overall with their quality of life and not just their feet. There are opportunities out there. I think sometimes you just have to make them yourself. So for me, creating this role as diabetic specialist has been something that it wasn't there previously, but it's something that I've worked up to. But I think because I've developed the casting, because I've developed the clinic into what it is now, I have that backing to present myself in that way and say that I am the specialist in that clinic.